August 20th, 2024, an urgent radio alert crackled through the airwaves. A yellow Chevrolet Malibu was fleeing Alabama Highway Patrol, racing toward Florida at dangerous speeds. The Florida Highway Patrol rushed to intercept at the state line, but moments later, disaster struck. The Malibu's driver didn't hesitate. She pushed past 120 miles per hour, barreling into a construction zone crowded with workers and patrol cars. Every second tightened like a wire. With no other option, officers executed a high-speed pit maneuver. The car spun, smoke billowed, and then it hit the guardrail hard. The Malibu lay crumpled on the roadside, its front end twisted and smoking. Officers swiftly surrounded the wreck and arrested the driver. Identified as Angelina Marie Stillwell, records revealed she had never held a driver's license. Now facing multiple felony charges, including high-speed fleeing and eluding, she was transported to an Alabama prison to await prosecution. On June 20th, 2024, Milwaukee police attempted a felony traffic stop in connection with a failed armed carjacking. Officers activated their emergency lights and sirens to initiate the stop, but the suspect refused to comply, escalating the situation.
All right, we're going to be eastbound, I believe, from 14th Street in pursuit of a white Chevy Trax, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking on District 1, looks to be occupied at least 4 times. Southbound on 12th from the lead. Speeds are 25 miles per hour. Continuing south on 12th, crossing McKinley. Multiple occupants, at least 4 occupants. White Chevy Trax, wanted for armed robbery out of District 1. Speeds are 40 miles per hour. Traffic is clear. Roads are dry.
3231 on 1 minute and get a push further.
What are we on here? East. We're now north from Highland on the freeway on-ramp. 41 north? 43 north. 43 northbound. All right, coming 43 northbound from Highland. You can see that white Chevy Trax. Go ahead and patch us with the sheriffs and patch us with D5 right away, please. 3233 in pursuit.
The vehicle fled at a high rate of speed in an extremely reckless manner, swerving through traffic and disregarding the safety of others on the roadway. Such blatant disregard for the law underscores the seriousness of the suspect's actions, and police vowed to ensure he is held accountable.
Yeah. We're in a construction lane. It's possible this lane ends. Continuing northbound. Capitol's our next exit here. 3233 in pursuit. Looks like they're going to be blocked by construction equipment here. Stop the vehicle! Stop the ground! Get on 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 the fucking car! Get on the car! Get hands up! Stick! Get on the ground! Hands! Hands! Get hands up! Stick! Get on the ground! Hands! 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 Shots fired! Shots fired! That is more cars! Everybody get out of the car! Keep your hands where you can get out of the fucking car! Hands up! Hands up! Stick! Get on the ground! Shots fired.
The vehicle was eventually blocked by construction barriers and a cement truck. The suspect then reversed, nearly striking a police officer, which led to a police-involved shooting. No further details have been released at this time. This incident serves as a stark reminder that resisting law enforcement can have serious consequences. In February 2025, Florida State Police attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a vehicle. When officers activated their emergency lights, the driver refused to comply and accelerated away, escalating the situation into a pursuit. Ultimately, a well-executed pit maneuver disabled the vehicle, and the driver was immediately taken into custody. He was transported to the county jail to face the appropriate charges, demonstrating that the law holds individuals accountable for criminal actions.
On January 18, 2021, Sacramento Sheriff deputies spotted an SUV parked in an alley behind a business near Arden Way and Avondale Avenue. The vehicle matched the description of a recently reported stolen car. When deputies instructed the driver to exit the vehicle, the suspect refused, instead accelerating and fleeing the scene, sparking a high-speed pursuit. The suspect managed to navigate out of the residential area and began driving recklessly, weaving through traffic at high speeds in a desperate attempt to evade capture. His erratic maneuvers endangered everyone on the road, intensifying the pursuit.
31 and 20, 1022.
There was other cars not able to get a hit there. Guys are pretty green.
Meanwhile, the suspect's tire was deflated by a spike strip deployed by deputies, significantly impacting the dynamics of the chase. With a damaged tire, the suspect's ability to maintain control at high speeds was compromised, making it increasingly difficult to evade law enforcement.
And car is continuing now. So southbound even, and now we're turning into Kellingsville, the street turn westbound. Hey, number 1 unit, get him again. And on the bike path. I think about 400 pounds. I don't think he's right. So we're back on the horse track on the south side. Westbound.
The suspect's vehicle began falling apart with pieces flying off as it struggled to maintain speed and control. At this point, it was clear that there was nothing the suspect could do to evade the multiple patrol cars closing in on him. The pursuit was nearing its inevitable conclusion. After crashing into a fence, the suspect remained inside the vehicle and refused to exit, despite commands from officers. Suddenly, the suspect opened fire at the officers, leading to an intense exchange of gunfire. Officers returned fire, eventually forcing the suspect to surrender. Tragically, one officer was struck during the shootout and later succumbed to their injuries at the hospital. The suspect was taken into custody, marking a grim and somber end to this dangerous pursuit. On December 26, 2024, a routine traffic stop by the Florida Highway Patrol took a dangerous turn when the driver of a Dodge Ram, identified as 43-year-old Rasha Kadran Honors, decided to make a run for it. Honors fled the scene at speeds over 120 miles per hour, taking troopers on a high-speed pursuit across major roadways, putting not just his own life but the lives of others at risk. The trooper carefully positioned for a pit maneuver. Just as the suspect seemed to gain more ground, he unexpectedly accelerated. But within seconds, the trooper saw the opportunity and executed it. After the pit maneuver failed to stop the suspect, he accelerated even more, making the situation even more dangerous. For a brief moment, the suspect managed to slip out of the trooper's sight, but just 5 minutes later, the trooper spotted the suspect again on the highway and the chase continued.
Right now, I'm in mid position. We need to slow down. We're in the middle lane, he's changing lanes, outside lane, approaching Curlew. We're approaching Curlew. Traffic coming up on Curlew now. Coming up to the stoplight.
With another trooper now taking over as the primary unit, they slowly but surely closed in on the suspect. The end of this chase was now closer than ever, and it was clear that the suspect's time on the road was running out.
I've hit him. Right at 85. I'm going down too. Send the MS. 10-4 pit overturned.
The suspect was finally stopped after crashing into a ditch following a successful pit maneuver. 43-year-old Rasha Kadran Honors was arrested without further incident and taken into custody. He now faces serious charges, including fleeing, driving under the influence, and driving with a suspended license.
On July 31st, 2025, Arkansas State Police spotted a silver Dodge Charger speeding well above the posted limit. Troopers activated their emergency lights and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply and accelerated away, prompting a high-speed pursuit. The Charger blew its siren through the city, running red lights like no law. He veered south onto Cumberland, then onto 16th Street, running through a series of stop signs without slowing down. Every curve, every light, was a game of death.
North of Battery.
I'll shoot you! I'll shoot your motherfucking ass! Left hand, now! Left hand! Hands! Hands, goddammit! Don't you fucking move! I'll fucking shoot your ass! I will fucking shoot you. You stay right there. Don't you fucking move. Don't fucking move. I will shoot your ass. The slack is out of this trigger. I will fucking shoot you. Then don't you fucking move. You understand me? Stay right the fuck there.
When the car ran a red light, the police made a precise stop. The wheels tilted. The body spun. The chase ended in seconds. Carlos Butler, the man behind the wheel, was arrested without a fight. A stupid decision that cost him dearly. On the night of October 7th, 2025, along Interstate 40, the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office spotted a car racing east near the 135-mile mark. As the gray vehicle roared past, a deputy hit the siren, joining the flashing red and blue lights in a high-stakes chase. Police forced the car to spin with an initial stop, but the driver tried to flee. A second maneuver disabled the vehicle, and though he became aggressive, officers quickly took control. The driver, Dustin Kirkendall, was arrested and booked on multiple felony charges. On February 7, 2022, along I-85 south at Buford Road, a Georgia Highway Patrol officer was on patrol using a Custom Signals Pro Laser 3 to monitor speed. A dark Chevrolet Malibu suddenly swerved across lanes at 91 miles per hour, well over the posted limit. The officer pulled the car over, but as he approached, the situation took an unexpected turn.
With the Georgia State Patrol. When you made that lane change up from behind the Mustang, 93. Yep, you gotta be on video. You ride around with no lights on you. I don't know who did it, and you going 93 miles per hour. I don't know. Yeah, you are. You were definitely flying.
That's crazy, because he was going faster than me. That's crazy.
You passed him.
I was pissed off. I was right behind him.
When you change lane and you sped up, okay. You can sit in the car. You can sit in your car. It's cold out here. I ain't gonna make you stand outside.
As soon as the police officer got back in his car to check his papers, she suddenly stepped on the gas and sped down the highway at over 210 kilometers per hour. Vehicles had to avoid her as she weaved through traffic and through intersections, leaving chaos in her wake. But the police officers refused to give way and continued their pursuit, determined to bring this dangerous criminal to justice. The driver's recklessness escalated, weaving dangerously through heavy traffic and putting countless lives at risk. As the chaos spiraled out of control, the police executed a precise pit maneuver. The car swerved violently, was forced onto the sidewalk, and finally came to a halt, disabled.
Drove into the intersection of Old Peachtree and Crosspoint. Send it. Have a ticket. I recently got sued. You ain't got to start fire for me. You ain't got to serve it. Got a little bit. You see it?
As soon as the car came to a stop, officers swiftly pulled the driver out, arresting her before the vehicle could ignite. She was later identified as Corey Anna Lewis and was taken to Gwinnett County Jail without incident. The car was handed over to emergency services. A stark reminder: reckless driving endangers not just yourself, but everyone around you.
In the next incident, an armed suspect led police on a high-speed chase, reaching speeds over 120 miles per hour, before the pursuit ended with a pit maneuver at approximately 99 miles per hour. On June 1st, 2025, at approximately 12:34 a.m., Sergeant Ben Ibarra was patrolling northbound on Interstate 530 near mile marker 2. While stopped on the right shoulder, Sergeant Ibarra was monitoring rear traffic with radar when he observed a gray passenger vehicle approaching at 90 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour zone. A traffic stop was initiated after the vehicle passed his location.
Out of 18 on the road, 10, 15, 10, 25.
Corporal Ben Ibarra, say please not pull you over speeding, okay? Please not pull you over speeding. Speeding? I was doing 65. No, you weren't. Yes, I was. No, I got a rear radar on me, all right? You were doing 90 when you came up behind me over the top of the hill.
Sergeant Ibarra approached the passenger side and saw the driver wasn't wearing a seatbelt. The vehicle contained a black male driver and a white female passenger. The driver repeatedly refused to identify himself, claiming the passenger had his ID. When Sergeant Ibarra moved to the driver's side to remove him for proper identification, the driver suddenly sped off.
Adam 9, we're on 1037. 530 northbound of the 2.
18, 10, 11, action, 10, 19.
That's coming up 60 minutes. Slow down for this traffic here. Get through this traffic. Make sure he doesn't take 60 pips on me.
The suspect fled northbound on I-530 before merging west onto I-30, reaching speeds up to 124 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone.
TBI, Scott Hamilton.
Near Scott Hamilton Drive, Sergeant Ibarra successfully performed a pit maneuver, disabling the vehicle in a north side ditch. Both occupants were safely taken into custody.
Show me your fucking hands! Show me your hands! Keep them up! Keep them up! Show me, stick them out the window, you dumb motherfucker! Stick them all the way out. Get your fucking head out. Roll out. Get on the fucking ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
The driver was identified as 19-year-old Lamonte Thompson and the passenger as 19-year-old Sharon Bryan. A loaded Taurus 9mm handgun with an extended magazine was found between the driver and passenger seats. Bryan sustained minor injuries but declined medical treatment. Thompson reported no injuries and also refused care. He was found to possess only an ID card and did not have a driver's license. The vehicle, registered to Bryan, sustained significant damage to the front end, undercarriage, both rear quarter panels, and the rear bumper.
On August 23, 2022, Florida police responded to a report of a woman attacked by an armed suspect who forced her out of her Nissan Maxima and stole the car. Officers quickly located the vehicle, but upon arrival, found it abandoned. The suspect had stolen an Isuzu truck and fled, prompting a police chase.
Wrong way, Arch Road, crap. 100 block. Reserve canal block. Back in the right lane of travel. Acceleration point. I'm sorry. Acceleration point. Not hard. Green box. Green hole. minute. Real clear danger. You can get the vehicle off the road. Corey, where you at now? R393, R393. 752, trying to get the 6 out in front of that.
The driver showed no regard for limits, speeding through heavy traffic and even driving the wrong way down the road. Police attempted a pit maneuver, but it failed. The chase continued, but the suspect had no idea that just seconds later, he was about to face a devastating turn of events.
Pulling into the best stop. He's running to the best stop block. Real. Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9. No eastbound lead vehicle. Hey, you good? You can get ready to be out of it. I'm going to take a look at the car. Alright, we are at 35th Boulevard, still eastbound, on the side of the road, coming up. Trying to get up to a pit. Signal 4 and a wrong lane of traffic. Piccadilly, wrong lane of travel, path Piccadilly. Continuing on.
The driver had no intention of stopping. He slammed into a patrol car, triggering a chain reaction crash that threw the entire road into chaos. Moments later, as the chase spilled into a parking lot, police executed multiple pit maneuvers and finally brought the vehicle to a halt. But the tension was far from over.
We are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. Everybody hold the traffic for a second so we can call it. We're through the parking lot. We're about to come out at 34th Street. Again, coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound on 34th.
After a series of crashes, police finally forced the driver from the vehicle. Still refusing to surrender, he attempted to flee on foot. But within seconds, officers tackled and arrested him. The suspect was identified as Brandon Baker and booked into Alachua County Jail on multiple felony charges. In May 2025, Texas police on patrol spotted a red Camaro SS driving erratically. When officers approached and activated their lights to initiate a stop, the driver sped off, escalating the situation. The driver fled recklessly down the road, disregarding the numerous dangers posed by the escape. Additional police units were mobilized to the scene to apprehend him, but an unexpected turn of events quickly brought the chase to an end.
So we had re-alarm, re-alarm. The vehicle is disabled. Vehicle is disabled.
Great, you know, is that incorrect?
We have re-alarm, felony stop in progress. Felony stop in progress. Follow me to my voice now! Follow me to my voice now! Get that motherfucking floor! Get the goddamn floor! Get the goddamn floor, you stupid motherfucker! Get ground! Get the goddamn ground! Get the goddamn.
After a precise pit maneuver caused the car to lose control and sustain significant damage, police immediately surrounded the vehicle, drew their weapons, and issued commands to its occupants. A few minutes later, 4 individuals exited the car and were arrested. They now face the charges against them.
At approximately 11:45 a.m. on July 4th, 2025, Sergeant Bob Love, badge number 208, attempted to stop a purple Dodge Charger bearing Arkansas license plate ABL65L on Interstate 500 near the 30-mile marker. The vehicle had approached his patrol unit from behind at around 90 miles per hour. The driver, later identified as 22-year-old John Robert Stevenson Jr., had initially fled from Sergeant T. Harris, who had attempted to stop him for a traffic violation on U.S. Highway 65B near Interstate 50. Upon spotting Sergeant Love, Stevenson accelerated even further, passed the patrol unit in the left lane, and began to flee. Sergeant Love activated his emergency lights and siren and initiated the pursuit. Sergeant Love briefly lost sight of the vehicle and believed it had taken exit 24 north toward Jefferson Nessitercel. Upon reaching the exit, he turned onto Stagecoach Road heading east, then continued north on State Highway 365. However, he was unable to locate the suspect vehicle, and the pursuit was temporarily terminated. Sergeant Love remained in the area to continue searching, but the vehicle could not be found. Shortly afterward, the dispatch center for Troop E advised that the suspect vehicle had re-entered Interstate 530 northbound near the 7-mile marker, where troopers from Troop A resumed the pursuit. Finally, as the pursuit entered Saline County, the suspect attempted to flee by crossing the grassy median. In doing so, he lost control of the vehicle, resulting in a crash. Troopers quickly responded and took the driver into custody. Miraculously, although the Dodge Charger was nearly destroyed, no one inside sustained serious injuries. Both the driver and a passenger were arrested without further incident.
Oh my God, stop.
Fucking God, bro. Arkansas State Police.
The driver now faces a series of charges, including speeding 167 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone, criminal mischief, second degree, battery second degree, battery first degree, fleeing in a vehicle, causing serious physical injury, fleeing in a vehicle, exceeding the posted speed limit, reckless driving first offense with serious physical injury.
Not yet.